Since COVID, a lot has changed. The world isn't what it used to be, and not in a good way. Everything feels gray, dull, lifeless. And honestly, so do we. Somewhere along the way, we lost a bit of spark. And if you're being real with yourself, you feel it too. Every new year comes with the same empty promise. Next year will be my year. But it wasn't. Not in 2024. Not in 2025. And it won't be in 2026 either, unless you force it to be. So spare me a few minutes, and I'll help you lock in for 2026. Quick disclaimer, I'm not here to motivate you. Motivation is a sugar rush. Feels good for a minute, then it fades. I'm not here to sell you hype. I'm here to give you tools, perspective, and maybe the kick in the teeth you need to finally make this your year. I'm not going to be too hard on you, though. I know you've been trying. Or at least you think you have. Maybe you started a gym plan but quit after 2 weeks. Maybe you set goals. But they were so vague they didn't mean anything. I just want to be better. Better at what? Breathing? You've been doing that since birth, bro. The truth is, trying isn't enough. You're not failing because life is unfair, even though it is. You're failing because you're waiting for life to magically align around your vibe. But it won't. You're the one who has to align yourself with your goals. Let's start where it matters most. Your time. You keep saying, I don't have time. That's funny. You had time to scroll Instagram for 3 hours yesterday. You had time to rewatch that same show again because it's cinema. You had time to stare at the ceiling thinking about how you have no time. See it yet? You have time. You're just bad at using it. Let's do some math. 24 hours in a day. 8 for sleep, 8 for work or school, 2 for eating and existing. That leaves 6 hours. What are you doing with them? If you can't answer that without stuttering, that's your problem. You live in the most resource-rich era ever. You can learn anything for free. Start a business? Tutorials, templates, even AI tools are out there waiting. Get fit? Thousands of channels, apps, and communities to help you. Learn something new? Platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, even Instagram. All free knowledge. So why are you using your phone to scroll aimlessly instead of using it to level up? Technology isn't the enemy. You are, when you use your tools like toys. Because if you treat your phone like a toy, it'll treat you like a joke. Systems greater than goals. Saying, I want to save money is cute. But what's your system? Are you tracking expenses? Automating savings? Or just hoping your bank account surprises you like a physics exam on Monday? Same goes for fitness, for learning, for relationships. Goals without systems are worthless. Systems are what make you show up when you don't feel like it. They're the boring routines that get real results. Meal preps, study sessions, workouts. That's the difference between people who achieve and people who just talk about achieving. The grind. Most of what will make you successful isn't exciting. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep. It's saying no to plans so you can work on yourself. It's putting in effort when no one's clapping. The grind isn't supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel necessary. Times have changed. You don't have to grind the old-fashioned way anymore. The world is overflowing with opportunities. You can learn coding, editing, speaking, design, writing, even how to touch grass. Everything's online. So no, you're not struggling because there's a lack of opportunity. You're struggling because you're not grabbing them. And watching success content doesn't count. Stop being a passive consumer of inspiration. Start being an active participant in your own life. Let's talk about balance. Everyone preaches work-life balance. But let's be real. Balance is overrated. If you want something badly enough, other things have to slide. That doesn't mean burnout. It means prioritizing like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. You can't squeeze your dreams into the cracks of your schedule. They need to be front and center, not an afterthought. So ask yourself, are you really trying or just dabbling? There's a difference between effort and consistent effort. One gives you short-term results. Maybe. The other transforms your life. If you're not where you want to be, Is it because the world's against you? Or because you're not fully locked in? You can't half commit and expect full results. Final truth. I'm not perfect, but I'm the best version of myself I've ever been. Why? Because I stopped waiting for success to find me, and I started forcing it. And if I can do that, what's your excuse? You and I aren't that different. This isn't motivation. This is a wake-up call. I won't say you got this, because maybe you don't. Yet. That's up to you. But if you decide to really lock in, 2026 can be the year you stop saying, next year will be my year, and finally say, this year is mine. The world is still gray, and it's probably not fixing itself anytime soon. But you're smart, you're strong, you're adaptable, and yeah, you're a cutie pie. You can fix yourself. And maybe when you do, you'll bring a little color back to everything else too. So, are you in? Or are we having this same conversation next year?